Hey everyone, hope you're well. If you're new to cryptocurrency and you want to learn more, press that subscribe button, hit that bell button and press all notification. That helps me a lot. It also helps feed my dog. It's nice. And we're going to talk about the secrets of cryptocurrency, how to become successful. I've done it myself. I'm a full-time cryptocurrency geek and I want to teach you guys the things that you need to do to enable that. Okay, a lot of little trade secrets and they are very obvious if you understand them and where I'm coming from. A lot of people get shiny object syndrome and start looking at all these cool and funky stuff, ultimately get burnt, so be careful. So stick around, you're going to learn a lot on this one and I'm going to give away something nice, a nice little tip at the end of this. So I'll see you in a second. Right, so let's look at a few things. Now, I've mentioned before, full-time in cryptocurrency, I teach people, okay? I teach people, I trade, I do all kinds of other bits and pieces in the industry. I've been here for like 3+ years now. It's a remarkable industry and it has changed my whole entire life. Now, this is not a paid advertisement of me just shilling my own stuff. I want to go through elements of stages that you need to go through as a person. And step number 1 is educate yourself. I cannot stress this enough, and I'm going to put in a second the token kind of quote that has changed my life. And my life changed when I was in Australia in my old job. I was in the Royal Air Force Police and I used to protect and guard aircraft around the world, and I used to get quite bored. I'm an idiot really, because I don't have to do any of this. I could just sit and trade, but I like to keep busy. I would get bored and I'd go insane. And I started reading the likes of Rich Dad Poor Dad and all kinds of investment books because I wanted to look at investments. And the stuff that I learned in those books changed my life in terms of how to grow as a person, how to become an investor, how to do this, that and the other. And obviously cryptocurrency came along with that, changed my life. So now I've got my own company and I teach people A to Z, cryptocurrency, everything. So the first rule that you need to do, learn as much as you hell can in whatever time frame you've got. If you've got 6 months to sit and kill and learn everything, do it, because it is the biggest skill for life. And I'm going to bring this nice little mantra up now. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune, and I believe in that because it's happened to me. Jim Rohn, in terms of who made this quote, bang on the money, and I cannot stress that enough. So learn as much as you can, and we're going to come into this in a second. Now, the second thing you need to understand is understand the market. Once you've been learning the industry, once you've been learning it, then you need to understand the market, how it moves, what websites, what key phrases, what bits and pieces do you need to know. You need to understand that the legitimate projects are the ones that you need to start looking at investing, but ultimately that self-education will allow you to be safe, secure, understand how to buy, understand what to buy and when to buy. All of that good stuff is vital. If you make the right decisions now, you will make money, because it's all about decision making. An investment in any sort of asset class, doesn't matter if it's stocks, indices, shares, whatever, they work, okay? It's all about the profits, all about buying at the right time. And another phrase that I like, which was said by Robert Kiyosaki, is profits are made when you buy. It's 100% bang on the money. That if you bought Bitcoin in 2012, where would you be now? You would not be sitting watching me on YouTube. You wouldn't be, honestly, and I most likely wouldn't be neither. Yes, granted, I got a very good buying opportunity in Bitcoin, and I then grew that and compounded it with other altcoin investments, with research, with dedication, with full transparency that I looked into those coins myself. I didn't go off other people's backing. You need to be aware of that. So another thing to mention, do not go off other people's information. Look at it, take on board, validate and verify it yourself. Always verify and check yourself. Never just go blind into anything, and that is a very important message there. Never copy someone's trade. Never copy someone's information. Never copy someone's portfolio. What they're seeing is totally different to you. Their optimum buying point may be totally different. They may have taken profits ages ago. They may have bought ages ago. Does not matter what they do. It's all about you. Again, security is massively important as well. If I'm going to make an extra step, ensure that you are secure. Do not be that person who goes and buys and forgets a coin or an investment. I'm going to buy Ethereum. I'm going to let it rot for 5 years. Don't do that, because I'm going to teach you something very obvious in a minute in terms of trend analysis. A free lesson. Awesome bit of kit for anyone in this market or any market, in a bull or a bear market. So you need to understand that. So learn. Get to know the full industry. Learn about research, learn about each coin, learn about every single element that you need to understand. The supply, the volume, the pricing, the market capitalization, what the charts are telling you, what other people are telling you, who's in the team, all that good stuff, all kinds of developments and news, and you will learn all of that if you know what you're doing. It's kind of obvious. You need to learn. You will not get past first base if you do not educate yourself. It's obvious. Now, one thing you need to do as well, if you are an investor, you need to discover a few things. Now, write that down and put it on your wall and literally think, if I learn something like this, it is a skill for life. Trading and investing is a skill for life. No one cares about selling stuff. No one cares about going on courses about that. If you know how to invest, and you think of all the investment asset classes out there, you've got cryptocurrency, you've got indices, stocks, property, commercial buildings and leases, business investment and development. Skill for life. And they all revolve around these sort of elements of buy low, sell high. Simple, isn't it? So, remember that. It's obvious. You need to do something very simple when it comes to a chart. Now, I'm going to change these EMAs to something very simple. I'm going to put 2 different ones on, and I want you to stick to them. If you're new to crypto and you do not have a lot of time to kind of chart or check your investments, you need 2 moving averages. Now, this is for the person who's not around a lot. Put on the MA10 and the MA20. Simple as that. Okay, now if I go to the daily time frame, you'll see this. Cool. Now, if I just zoom in, actually, I'll make these a little bit bigger so you can see them. I highly recommend TradingView. It is a fantastic program. It works very, very well. Let's go yellowy. Yeah, yellow. So, how does this work? You're an investor. Every single candle on here is a day. Okay. When it crosses above, it's signifying an uptrend above the moving average 20. That is where you buy. Okay, when it does that, you buy. When you sell, you don't act when it's sideways, but you sell when it's below it, obviously. You can see here, it's been below it for ages, below. A simple trend analysis tool. You do not invest. Now, this works on every single coin. Nulls, for example, here. Downtrend. Actually, let me get one with decent data. There you go, V-chain. Cross downtrend, didn't cross over, kept going down. If you bought on here, okay, in the uptrend, and you did not sell, you went, I'm just going to let it rot, I'm just going to let it. August, I bought into V-chain, I'm really excited about it. Then all of a sudden, it dumps like that. It goes bash. Obviously, it's 50-10%, but it went a lot lower. You could have potentially lost 81% of your portfolio by not being on top of your investment. And this gives you a very simple method to do it. Now, you can see it, it's obvious. Moving average 10, moving average 20. Simple as that. You can manage your positions better. This region here, it crossed over, it didn't cross fully over, you're still in the trade. Crosses down, you sell your position, you rebuy back lower down here. All you need to do is accumulate your position and manage it's just self-management. When the coin goes down, okay, when a coin does that, you're accumulating when you rebuy back. You get more coins. When you do that and you sell for profit, you make more money. So what would you rather have? Would you rather put $1,000 in at the start and accumulate more coins and keep that variation of $1,000 as close or higher as possible? Or would you rather invest $1,000, lose $400 for 6 months, and then it comes back randomly? You want to gain more tokens, obviously. I hope you do. So that is one very simple key method. Now it works on everything. Again, Ethereum, boom. Look at that downtrend. It's disgusting. It goes all the way on for ages. I don't know why I did a line there. I do apologise. Oh, go away. I hate drinking sometimes. Like, for example here, it's crazy. Like, from the start of the year, you sell and then you have no reason to buy back in apart from these little regions here. But apart from this region here, that's the obvious uptrend. It's like, whee, off we go again, back down. You would have made a hell of a lot of tokens just for pressing 2 buttons. Crazy. So if you are that person, if you have a busy life and you are investing long term, use it. Use that strategy. It's a very obvious one. Now, another step that you need to take on board. Jump in a Telegram. Okay, there's plenty of Telegrams here. There's my own there. I've got one here. They are obvious. When you are in a community and a element of having people helping you, talking, a load of people coming in and asking questions and other people helping. You can see here in my Telegram, people are helping others. It works very, very well. And if you are part of a community and those community members help you, it encourages you to do well. It encourages you to learn more. It's one of the ones where it's kind of like a little bit of a secret, but it's not. If you're a part of a community and you feel a part of it and you're happily open to ask any questions, someone will answer you. You feel a lot better. It's a lot better than rummaging on Google if you get to people who are genuinely going through the same thing as you or completed or done the next bit that you are aiming to achieve. Maybe more trading profits, maybe better research, maybe understanding different websites or different elements of tokenomics. If they understand it and they ask you, it makes it a lot better, doesn't it? So, the last step of this, right, it's going to be quite a quick video. Avoid those shiny objects. Avoid them like the plague, because this will burn you really hard. Now, this is just one. Not financial advice. Do not touch this. Cloud token. This is dodgy as hell. Yeah, it's a wallet. Cryptocurrency wallet. It seems perfectly legitimate when you just go, oh, it's a cryptocurrency wallet. It is not. You've got to put in your own investment. It's basically a Ponzi scheme. Okay? You've got to earn CTO tokens as fees to get it out if you're putting Bitcoin or Ethereum in there. It has a very interesting team. It's already been flagged on certain countries that it is a scam. There's all kinds of fake stuff here that's going on. It's definitely not blockchain 3.0. There's all kinds of elements that you need to know, and that all comes from research and understanding how elements of research and fundamental analysis works. Again, going back to step 1, if you learn the basics, you will know very quickly that this has a lot of red flags, a lot of fake information, and ultimately, if you are having to invest money to make money in this, it's a bit of a Ponzi scheme. Other people are investing, they are paying you. So it's a very interesting concept that is all around cryptocurrency, but it ultimately is a scam. For the new person, it seems very, very attractive. Oh, I can put 1%, no, I can put £100,000 in a company and I grow 1% per day. No, it doesn't work like that, guys, honestly. The best profits I've ever seen still is in investing. The amount of token rises in price compared to the stock market, the property market, is phenomenal. It is crazy. Anyone can do it. Anyone can control their money. Anyone can control whatever they put on exchanges. Just be mindful that every exchange has a pitfall. They could get hacked, but you do not risk elements of all your funds, and you will know that by educating yourself and learning the industry and understanding it. So there we go. I hope that you enjoyed that video. It's very, very raw and to the point, but there's some steps there to take as an investor, as a trader, to learn and become better. Subscribe to my channel, check out the next video that YouTube are giving you, and obviously check out my previous video on Harmony. I shall see you very, very soon.